So you have inputs, you have raw materials, you have human resources. And of course, there can be science, technology, and knowledge base there. And there can be business, industry processes. And you have outputs, maybe products and services. There can be even byproducts. And there can be wastes. Okay? Not only wastes, also there can be emissions. Okay, emissions. Emissions. There can be emissions. There can be emissions as well. Waste and emissions. So if you are using more resources to get desired outputs, if there is a potential to reduce the resource consumption, and yet if you are not reducing the resources, your production is not clean enough. If there are a lot of waste in generation, not to say lot of, if there are waste in the generation, and if so if there is a potential to reduce waste, so we have to reduce waste then, because otherwise this processes has cleaner production issues. So minimizing resources, minimizing waste. Even byproducts are not what we need. We need only the products. So even minimizing byproducts. Even products, if consumes more energy and matter, again we have issues. So better efficient products we have to develop. So product developments, process developments, okay, product innovations, process innovations to assure better, eco-friendly, greener products, efficient products with lesser byproducts, wastes and emissions, and minimize the resources and energy consumptions. So we are then moving towards a better environmental management and cleaner production direction. Okay, later we are learning about this. So for this, even vegetable growing, you can model here 70% waste. Okay, byproducts, actually sauce and all, the tomato sauce and all are mainly from the waste veggies, means surplus. So they can be based on byproducts or whatever. So you can see that this production processes, business processes, enterprise processes, industries, services, manufacturing, whatever. Always we have to look into overall aspects of minimizing this energy and material consumption, minimizing wastes and byproducts. And why we need to minimize? What are the reasons to minimize the resources? Because we have to keep the resources for the future generations. Many resources are scarce. Means very rare. Even the good quality water considered precious resources. So that's why resource efficient products and processes and the designs for that. So those are very important. So greening is part of our job aspects. Greening. So all our jobs should be greener jobs. Yeah. Greener means you are focusing on the energy resources efficiency. Not only that, strategies wise, we should not produce a surplus. So in your outgoing goods store, if you have products lying there for years and later you may be scrapping it, it's a waste. That's why overproduction is a waste. Overproduction means it is with you all the while, maybe in the shelf life till the end of the shelf life. Same in the inventories. If you have this whatever the raw material or the parts, if you have anything extra, so and you are keeping in the shelves for long and finally becomes obsolete and you are throwing away, means your housekeeping is not very good. So bad housekeeping is one way, is not a cleaner production thing. Okay, so likewise, we have to study a lot in pretty much organized way. That's why I asked you to have 5 groups in each batch so that we have very special 5 topics to explore. So this exploration will be done by you and I will support with more than enough materials and videos for you. So I'm doing my part. So you have to read those, listen those, watch those, understand those, and you have to come up your version. That is your continuous assessment. 5 parts, 5 segments. So then cleaner production and environmental management is done. So here, this is a very live subject. So we are talking about technologies, that's true. We are talking about industrial processes, that's true. But if you have no heart about, okay, no heart about keeping resources and energy for future generations, keeping a cleaner environment, give the future generations a better world, a world better than what we are having today. So we have to have a very good heart for this. So that's why the attitudes, your good feelings, valuing the things, those are very important. So those are extremely important. And this will be in the exam papers as well. Okay, not only the technologies, there can be other things as well. If I'm sharing with you, so let me share with you this time paper, environmental management and clean production paper. Of course, it is coming. Okay, coming. I will give you the themes there. Okay, so then you will understand how qualitative this paper is. Okay, I will give you paper is coming from what areas. 10:16, anyway I can stop at 10:30, don't worry Putala, you will have other exam. Sorry, other modules as well. So this is one of the themes, questions are coming. Combined consideration of human health and well-being, energy, resources, environment, society, prosperity, business, growth. This is your enterprising integrity. So we are testing this.